new stadium rising just to the west of us. For now, we're back for football in the familiar setting of Highmark Stadium in Orchard Park. With Greg Olson, Mike Tirico up here in the booth. So glad that you are along with us. Greg got a couple offenses here that love to take their shots down the field, so the defenses really have their task right in front of them if they want to win this game.
Yeah, no question. I think as many of the matchups that we've dove into this entire week, it really comes down to which defense puts a lid on the opposing passing game and prevents as many big plays as possible. We see it week in and week out. The correlation between generating big plays, especially through the air, directly leads to the ability to score points. So make teams go the long way. You know, the defensive old saying is make them snap it again.
He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Out of the gun, they'll throw to get things going. A pass taken in by Johnson. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8.
I think this is something that we can expect the rest of the day here, Mike, in the passing game. They love getting the running back involved early. And I think until the defense shows they got a plan to take him away, expect them to continue to find ways to get him involved in the passing game.
From the 33, here's 2nd down and a yard. Now it's Johnson. And this is going to be a Raiders 1st down as he gets this up to the 40-yard line.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen, and not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2, but it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor, and when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference for the offense.
He'll look to throw. On his receiver on the in-cut. He's got it. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8.
Yards on the pickup brings up 2nd and 2 at their 48-yard line.
From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd and a couple. Give it right up the middle. Here's Johnson. And he's going to get him a 1st down here across midfield and down to the 45.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. 2nd and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the 1st down.
Back to throw. He'll go right and find his running back. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the Panthers' 40-yard line.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd and 5. On play action, he'll set up to throw. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force 3rd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
7th play of this opening drive, and here's 3rd down. They'll look to throw. And that is incomplete contact, but no flags. It's going to be 4th down.
And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring 4th down right in the face.
Now they'll set up to throw. Pass caught right side by Gronkowski. And he will have that 1st down. Taking a chance here early in the game, but they convert on 4th down.
Well, I think it's pretty clear what the week's plan was, and that was to get the quarterback in a rhythm right out of the gate. You got to imagine as the game unfolds, they'll sprinkle in some runs. But so far, it's been their passing game to get this game started, and that last one results in a 1st down.
Let's go now.
On the handoff, it's Johnson. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
So, from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd and 3. He'll drop to throw. He'll swing this out to Johnson. He is out of bounds. They have worked it inside the 50. A pickup there of 13. 1st down, Vegas.
And this is the blueprint, Mike. The ability to sustain and maintain possession and methodically move the ball down the field in the process. The defense has had no answers up until this point, and now the next step is, can they come away with 6? Because anything less than that, after this long drive, would be a bit of a letdown.
Quarter 2 begins. It is Raider football as they've got it with 1st and 10. They'll run. Johnson. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
Made at the 12-yard line. 1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
Here's a 2nd and 9.
19 right. Here we go, set. Set, cut 19. Cut 19. Let's go.
They'll throw out of the gun. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
And 9 yards to go.
That's over the middle and intercepted. And the Panthers are going to get the football here. They force the INT on the game's opening drive.
Oh, and in that spot, Mike, that's just painful to see. If the throw's not there, you want him to just get rid of it. Throw it 50 rows into the stands. Give somebody a souvenir. But worst case scenario, you've got to get to 4th down and have a shot at 3 points. But instead, after that pick, you come away with 2.
And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. They'll work now on 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 8-yard line.
Throwing now, Allen. He'll get that into the hands of Tyreek Hill. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 20. First time they've looked his way tonight. Good time to do it. It's a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Now the Georgia Bulldog. Here's Nick Chubb. And a nice run there. He'll get 9 yards. Mark with 29.
The best offensive play callers in the NFL, Mike, do a great job tying in their under-center run game, like we just saw here, with their under-center play action game. And the ability to make those 2 things look alike, man, it puts a lot of stress on the defense.
2nd and inches. From the gun, throw here for Allen. And he'll be brought down after a short pickup, but that is enough for a first down.
Well, we'll give a little credit here defensively. Even though they allow the first down, we've seen defenses really struggle bringing this big tight end to the ground, and they didn't allow him to pick up a bunch of yards after contact, but he was able to get just enough to pick up the first down.
So, 1st and 10 now from the 30.
52, 319. What's up?
Operating out of the gun, here comes Allen. Open man downfield, it's Kincaid. And he will go all the way. Dalton Kincaid, touchdown Carolina. What a luxury to have in an offense, a tight end who can take it down the field like that and take it the distance. Shades of Greg Olsen back in the day.
Well, I appreciate that, Mike, but I think it's clear by now that we all know what's the most impactful position on offense. It's the tight end. And when you have a guy like this who can not only make those difficult catches underneath, but who can get down the field for these big plays, man, you got yourselves a weapon.
Play clock down to 0. That's going to be a delay. On now for the extra point. Here's Will Riker. Backed up because of the penalty, but no matter. The extra point is good.
7, Raiders nothing.
Nothing is our score as this kick is sent into the air. A safe kick taken at the 5. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Now he'll air one out. That is brought in. And he's going to take this one all the way. 70 yards. Touchdown, Vegas.
This is when you're very fortunate as an offensive play caller, Mike, that you not only have the speed on the outside, but you got the big arm behind center, because it doesn't get real fancy. If you can hold up in the protection, you're saying run as fast and as far as you can. I'm going to throw it as far as I can, and when you connect, it is a thing of beauty, and in this case, it results in a touchdown.
That ties the game at 7.
We're all top, 7 apiece, and the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. And he'll manage to get this back only to about the 20-yard line.
Five boy. Alert! Look
On first down, it's Allen. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play, and it's second down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it, but I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
We'll try again. It's second and 10. From the gun, here is Allen. A short throw caught by Kincaid. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40. Remember, he had the touchdown on the opening drive, and here on drive 2, he gets a first down with that catch.
And this is why most teams might decide to take the ball first after the halftime break, because they want to be able to control this middle four. At the end of the first half, you can use your timeout, you can use some strategy to steal an extra possession. If they're able now to go down and come away with points, they'll have a chance to double it up again right after the halftime break.
And not much there. Good defense, held to no gain. The Panthers will take their first timeout as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. Here's second and 9. From the gun, it's Allen. He'll let this go for Pickens. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up third down.
He's just unable to secure the catch through the contact, and really nice job timing that hit up by the defense. And at this point, all you can do is get up, get back in the huddle, and hope your quarterback gives you another shot.
To the air on third down, here's Allen. Down the field, but it falls incomplete. He was looking for George Pickens there. And that's going to lead to a fourth down. Now a timeout for Carolina. That's going to be their second, as they'll discuss what's to come as fourth down is looming. On fourth down, here's Logan Cook to punt. On the return is Jones. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line. Right away, they'll set up to throw. Going for it all. That's caught! And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 80 yards. Touchdown, Vegas.
Mike, I'm not sure how else to put it other than this is just a complete defensive breakdown. I mean, from where this ball was snapped, you simply have to just defend the end zone, and if they throw it short, come up and rally tackle. If they throw it in the end zone, high point the ball and knock it down. You cannot give up 6 points to end this half.
The kick is good, so add one more, and it will take a first-half lead into the locker room. Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. Here he is, Tyreek Hill back to return. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Unbalanced look here to the right side on first and 10.
Down 80.
Allen. He'll get that into the hands of Nick Chubb. And he's going to be marked down up around the 33. They'll get 11 there, and that's a quick first down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
Allen now off the bootleg. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. To throw is Allen. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. So a pair of first downs moves him out to the 47-yard line. And it's 1st and 10. He's going to look deep for Tyreek. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Jeremy Chin. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
Here we go.
Back to throw here to begin the drop. That's complete. He's got OBJ. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
He'll look to throw. That one incomplete. Good job, textbook there. Separated the man from the ball, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
Got to get it to the 30. Here comes 3rd down. Back to throw. He's got his man complete to Johnson. 12 yards on that hookup. Good for a Raider first down.
Well, they finally are able to convert on a 3rd down. And, Mike, when you look back at a box score, some of the biggest indications of how well the game went, of course, you don't want to turn the ball over. How do you execute in the red zone? And then how are you on 3rd down? 3rd downs typically lead to long drives. Long drives tend to lead to points. It's not a real complicated formula. Stay on the field. The more snaps, the more plays, the better.
And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
2nd and 5 at the 20-yard line.
They'll look to throw yet again. This one into the hands of Beckham. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the first down.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard.
Here we go, set, go!
They'll try to run for it with the Johnson. And he is going to have the Raiders first down. Able to convert, albeit not by much, but they get it on 3rd and a yard.
And I think if they didn't get it there, even with the lead, I think that coach is telling them, hey, this is 4-down territory. But that's all for not now, because after that good blocking up front, he picks up a fresh set of downs.
So we are through 3. This is Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work 1st and 10.
60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat.
They'll look to throw. Oh, they got the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Nick Bolton.
All right, Mike, file this play away. If they're able to hold on and pull this game out, we're going to look back on this as the pivotal moment of this game. Oftentimes, it takes that one big moment to sway the outcome of a game, and no bigger play than a pick deep inside your own red zone.
Now Allen on 1st down. That's to the left side where he's got Kincaid. And they're going to get him down right at the 25. He had their lone touchdown of the game earlier, and he comes through with the catch and a 1st down in this spot. From the gun, Josh Allen. Rolling right. He'll get rid of it and complete it. Just his 1st catch. They have held him in check so far. But that one gives him a 1st down. On 1st and 10, it's Allen. He bought all the time he could, but he's going to be taken down as he couldn't get a throwaway. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
2nd down.
From the shotgun, it's Allen. Out to his right. And it's complete to the sideline. Nice job getting both feet down inbounds. Now, a big 3rd down. Out of the gun, here's Allen. Right back to Hill. He's got it again. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the 1st down marker.
So what they're trying to do with this concept here, Mike, is they're trying to put layers into the defense. There's somebody attacking deep, there's somebody attacking intermediate, and then in this case, they force the ball to be thrown to the underneath check down, and they're able to keep him short and force 4th down. So you roll the dice on offense and you fail. But now you can't give up. Your defense has to go out there and get a stop. You have all 3 timeouts. You have time to get the ball back one more time on offense. So now your defense needs to answer the bell and give your offense one more shot.
They'll drop to throw. Got his receiver on the in-cut. He's got it. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
The key to good route running, Mike, is deceiving the man covering you into thinking you're doing one thing, and then you change it and do the other. And in this case, he had the defender thinking this was a vertical downfield route, and then next thing you know, he gets to his break point, he breaks in, and that ball's put right on the money for a big pickup.
3-yard gain on the play. Brings up third down.
This crowd into it now as we get to third down.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
He'll drop to throw. He's got his man on the in route. Yes, take it in over the middle. He's going to have the first down. So they convert on third down with a pickup of 9.
Well, it wasn't the most exciting throw of the day, but I want you to watch, Mike, is the suddenness of the route runner. Change of speed, change of direction. Those are the qualities of great route runners, and this guy's certainly one of them.
First and 10.
Ready? 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. 70 Rangers, take up.
Back to the air one more time. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout there. That's going to bring up second down.
Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. And that defender's bearing down. You really get a good idea of what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch, and in this case, what guys are unwilling.
Second and 10.
19, Pioneer. Here we go. Cowboy 80. Cougar 19. Dragon 60. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. 19 Lion. Ready?
They'll look to throw again. Quick throw, taken in, and he will be taken down. We'll see if they want to use those timeouts, but this one is about done.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules, and the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
And the Raider first down.
So this one, a win for the Raiders. And it was their defense that led the way as they pitched a shutout in the second half. No points allowed, and they cruised to victory. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we say good night from Buffalo.